Hey, I've been posting on YouTube for a while now, but I have never actually told you why. And honestly, that's on purpose. And let me explain. Because it took me years, like literal years, to convince myself to move from invisible to visible. I actually hate being in the spotlight a little bit. Okay, maybe more than a little bit. I love being private, off the radar, just doing my work without all the noise. And for the longest time, I told myself that was fine, that my work would speak for itself, that I didn't need to show up to be successful. Classic one, right? Except, here's what nobody tells you about staying invisible, and I've learned it the hard way. Your silence has a price tag, and it's way higher than you can even think of. So here's what happened. I started noticing the signs, small things at first. I would be at an event and someone would ask me, so what do you do? And I would start explaining and I could see the gaze all over. Like I'm confusing them more than helping. Then people who actually worked with me would describe what I do completely wrong. And I'm like, we literally work together and you still don't get it. That's on me, not them. And the worst part, I was losing opportunities. No one knew what I was building. They didn't know how to refer me, how to explain me, how to remember me. That's when I realized staying private wasn't a preference anymore. It was more of a problem. So I decided to show up. Not because I wanted to, trust me, I didn't. Because strategically, it was the only move that made sense. And here's the thing, I didn't learn this from some course or guru. I learned it with working with founders and leaders from different industries. People who understood something about most marketers completely miss. People don't buy what you do. They buy the story they tell themselves about you. I knew how marketing worked. I knew how branding worked. But my initial clients, they showed me something deeper. That transformation happens when people see themselves in your story, not when you convince them with features. And that's why most founder content fails. You are out here pitching and nobody's listening. Because you don't have a content problem, you have a narrative control problem. So if you're invisible, the market is making up your own story about you right now. And I'm going to be real with you, it's probably wrong. And every day you choose to stay quiet, that wrong story gets stronger. Partnership are going to louder competitors who aren't so good as you. And investors are remembering the founders who showed up, not you. Clients are choosing the safe option because they don't even know you exist. So here's why I choose to show up. I want to help founders stop leaving money on the table. I want to address the real fears, not I don't know what to post. The real stuff. What if people think I'm fraud? What if I tank my credibility? Valid fears. And I will help you navigate them. And I want to prove you don't need to be loud to be visible. I've worked with introverted founders, technical founders. They are building powerful brands now without becoming content machines, without losing themselves. So if you have been waiting to show up, but you are scared, follow along because I am documenting the whole process, the fear, the framework, the real conversations founders don't post about. And if you're ready to go all in, let's talk. The link is in my bio. Let's build your narrative the right way.